Alright folks, in this video we're going to look at equations where we've got x on both sides of the equal sign. Now these equations look really complicated, but there's just one step that makes these equations much easier, and that step is to pick the smaller number of x. So we've got 3x and 7x, the smaller of those is the 3x, and we take away that from both sides. If we do that first, it makes the equation much easier. Alright, so if we take away 3x from both sides, 3x plus 7 minus 3x is just 7. So we're taking away the 3x, the 7 stays as it was. On the right hand side, 7x minus 13 minus 3x, well the 3x has to come off the 7x, so that will give us 4x. And then the minus 13 stays as it is. Now it's just a two-step equation, and it's much easier than it was. So now we can look at what's happening to x. It's getting times by 4, and then 13 is taken away from it. So let's add the 13 first. 7 plus 13 is 20. And then 4x minus 13 plus 13 is just 4x. 4x, not 14x. And then we divide by the 4, and that gives us the value of x. So 4x divided by 4 is just x. 20 divided by 4 is 5, so x is 5. I've swapped it around, but yeah. Alright, so we think x is 5. We can check it. We could do 3 5s plus 7. That would be 15 plus 7, which is 22. And then 7 5s minus 13. 7 5s are 35. Take away 13 is 22 as well. So both sides are equal to 22 when x is 5. Alright, let's do another example. So we've got 8x plus 3 equals 6x plus 19. Very first step, pick the smaller number of x, that's 6x, take it away from both sides. So we take 6x away from both sides. So that would give us 2x plus 3, because 8x take away 6x is 2x. 2x plus 3 will equal 19. And then we take away the 3, so just 2x equals 16, and then divide by the 2, x equals 8, and that's it. We can work it out. 8 8s are 64 plus 3 is 67, 6 8s are 48 plus 19 is 67 as well, so x must be 8. Let's do one more example. So in this one we've got a minus 5x. When we pick the smaller number of x, it's not 4x, because minus 5 is smaller than 4. So it's less than in value, as in lower on the number line, basically. So we need to subtract the minus 5x. When you take away a negative, that's the same as adding. So we're going to add 5x to both sides. So if we have a negative number of x, we take away the smaller number of x, as in lower on the number line, further to the left on the number line. So if we add 5x to both sides, that's minusing minus 5x. We add 5x to both sides. 4x plus 5x is 9x. So this will be 9x plus 2 equals minus 5x plus 5x is 0 plus 20, so just 20. And then 9x plus 2 is 20, so we take away the 2 from both sides to give us just 9x, which is equal to 20 minus 2, which is 18. And then we divide by the 9 to give us x equals 2. So when x is on both sides, if we take away the smaller number of x, or add it on in this case because we're subtracting a negative, it gives us, just that one step gives us a two-step equation, which is much easier than what we started with. So that's what you do when x is on both sides of the equal sign.